Yo, what's up, guys? I'm recording a YouTube video right now, ranking every single operator in Siege. Hold on, let me adjust my chair real fast. It's like not being comfortable. Anyways, I'm kind of tired right now. It's probably why my voice sounds like this. Anyways, Ace. So S is usually banned or really strong in any situation. A is strong, very reliable. B is always a solid pick, but not always needed. C, highly situational, not usually useful, otherwise can be good. D, almost never useful, just does not have enough impact. F, completely useless / not in the game. Okay. I have no clue what these are, so those are just gonna get on there. These are going to be completely based off my opinion, not actual game stats. So, yeah. Ace, immediate S. I don't feel like I need to even explain why, but I'm going to. It's because he can literally breach, like, basically anything except if there's, like, a Cade on the wall or something. Yeah, he's really good. He's not very situational at all. He's just, like, good for anything. Yeah. And then Alibi, I love Alibi. She's like probably my favorite defender right now. So, but she's not like that good, like an ace level 2. We'll put her in like high A. Because like, because if you put her prismas at like a right angle, like at an angle that looks like a real player would actually take that angle, then people will actually believe that it's a real player and you can just like shoot it. And they'll shoot it. So, yeah. Amaru, that is highly situational. Highly. The only way that anyone would ever use Amaru is if it's like a 2v3 and the last 3 people are roaming and you have the diffuser and you need to launch through like the window or hatch or something. That is like the only time you would ever use her. Aruni, I don't really use Aruni that much. I've heard that she's pretty good from people that actually use her, but personally, like, I'll put her at like A. I'll put her at A. I don't really have much to say about her. Yeah. Ash, S. She's so good. Her breaching charge can blow through like anything except walls that have Cade or Bandit. Her gun is really good. I love I think it's the first one, not the second one. Yeah, but I like the first gun. Azmi, easy S. You can literally make cover anywhere around the map. She's really good. Her LMG, the one that's 300 bullets a minute. I mean, or maybe it's 300 bullets a second, but you know what I mean. That gun is so good. I always get clips with it. It's actually so good. Bandit, I used to use Bandit all the time because whenever I was really bad at the game, I played against my cousin who was also really bad at the game, and he would always use Bandit and absolutely destroy me. So I used to think that, I can't really remember if it's a he or she, but I always used to think that he was like really good. So I used to use him like all the time, but now I don't use him anymore. He's basically like Cade, but worse. Yeah. Blackbeard, I'd say I'm between like high B or like, actually no. We'll put him in A. He's really good if you take fast peeks, because usually whenever you peek, people with Blackbeard or like any shield operator, people would expect you to have your shield up so they wouldn't fire. But if you take like a fast peek with your shield down, then you'll like catch them with their pants down and you can like shoot them in the forehead or something. Blitz, I'd have to say like maybe above Aruni in A. She's really good because her shield can just like flashbang people instantly, which is like pretty cool. I always used to crash out whenever I played against a blitz because you couldn't do anything as soon as you got flashbanged. That's why I started using Warden a lot, because I would just instantly enable the thing after I got flashbangs, and they would just I don't know. Brava, I love her so much. Not in that kind of way. Love her as in she's really good. Anytime they use Capkin, I always use Brava, and no one knows, and they just get instantly killed. And it's so much easier to do stuff. And then Buck, I use him sometimes, but I wouldn't say S. I would say hold on, let's change this. I would say right there, like that. Buck is really good because you can just randomly attach a shotgun onto his, I think it's an AR, maybe. But yeah, you can just attach a shotgun onto his normal gun, which is pretty cool. And it's usually pretty good. Capitao, I used to use him all the time, but I don't really like him anymore. I'll say B because I don't use his smoke thing. I only use the fire thing because that can deny them denying the plant, and it's so much easier. And yeah, that's kind of it. Okay, let's stop going in order and let's just do the operators that I really like first. Grim, probably S. I like Grim because he can also deny them denying the plant, and his shotgun is really good. So is his the other primary weapon that he has. And that bailiff is really good because if you're on Oregon and they go second floor dorms and then they don't barricade the wall that's really far back by the thing, you can just bailiff that, and then they'll try to peek you, but then you can just shoot them in the forehead with your AR or something with your first primary weapon. And then I'm pretty sure his B's last for 15 seconds as well, which is pretty overpowered. A, I just called Castle A. What? But yeah, he's going in A. Actually, maybe this, maybe like that. Really, this is really close. I don't know which one to put above each other. I don't know if I should do this or that, but I'll just leave it like that because I like Alibi better. But yeah, Castle's really good because you can just barricade the doors at any point you want. Kavera, she's highly situational, I would say. I used to use her a lot thinking she was pretty good, but I don't really like her anymore because she's low-key not good anymore because everyone knows how to play against her now because everyone knows for a fact that she's gonna be roaming or something, so they can just predict and just try to find her or something. Clash, she's pretty useless, I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna put her in D. I know that might offend some people, but I don't really care. I hate Clash. She's not good. Deimos, I'll put him in B. He's not necessarily A tier because he's not A tier because what am I trying to say here? Hold on, give me a sec, let me think. Okay, yeah. He's not necessarily A tier or S tier material because whenever you track somebody, it also reveals your location. And if you're playing against someone that's actually semi-decent, they're just gonna kill you before you can kill them. And actually he might be A tier though, because his secondary, the Vendetta or whatever it's called, can break through soft walls in the floor silently. So I might put him top of A. Can we go? Hello? The freak. Okay. Yeah, top of A, probably. Doc, I like him a lot. I might put him above a Rooney, probably. Yeah, we'll put him right there. I like Doc because he's really overpowered. You can just, like, heal literally as soon as you get damage, and you can heal your teammates. He's just, like, really good. Dokkaebi, S tier. If you're in a fight with someone, if they're horrible at the game, and you Dokkaebi call them, like, in the middle of a fight, then they're probably going to try to hang up, like, just in the middle of the gunfire. And then, so that's, like, a free kill. But if they're good at the game, then they probably won't do that. They'll probably just let the thing keep ringing. But, yeah. Echo. I sometimes use him. I don't use him a lot, though. I'll say B. I don't really have much to say about him. He's just, like, not my thing, you know. I just don't really like him that much. Okay. Wait, didn't I say earlier that we were going to stop going in order? Yeah, I did say that. Oh my god, bro. I might be so dumb. Jackal, S tier. He's probably my favorite attacker. Actually, no. My favorite attacker is probably Grim. And then second is Jackal. Actually, no. Second is probably Ying. Then third is Jackal. Then fourth is Brava. And then fifth is Ashe. Sixth is Eighth. And then... Actually, no. Nomad is sixth. Ace is seventh. That's my ranking. But yeah, Jackal's really good because if there's a roamer, then you can just scan his footsteps and you'll know exactly where he is. And it's just so overpowered. Like, he's literally the perfect counter to Caveira. Actually, no, maybe not the perfect counter, because if you use your silent steps whenever you're running Caveira, then your footsteps don't appear, so Jackal can't scan you. But sometimes Vigils roam. I've seen Vigils be roaming, so he's low-key the perfect counter to him because he can't hide his footsteps. Anyways, what are some other operators? Oh, I love Valkyrie. She's so good. I'll put Valkyrie at... Actually, we'll do... Why did an am I gay test just pop up at the top of my screen? What the loser? This might offend some people, but I'm gonna put her in S. Well, actually, it wouldn't offend some people. It would just make some people, like, mad, because, like, why would I put her there? It's because she's probably one of my favorite defenders. And, yeah. She can place cameras anywhere on the map. And if you're on Oregon and you go basement, in the hallway, like, you know, whenever... Okay, let me explain this to you. So there's bomb... It's either bomb A or bomb B on the left, and then there's bomb A or bomb B on the right room. And then you go out that door, and there's that big hallway right there. And then there's a fan on the top left corner of a door, and if you place the camera behind the fan, they just can't see it. But you can, like, see through the fan because it's, like, going really fast, so it just, like, doesn't load. Well, no, it does load. It's just, like, going really fast. It just, like, barely blocks it at all. Yeah, that's why I like Valkyrie a lot. Sledge, S tier. I love Sledge. I used to use a shotgun a lot, but now... Wait, hold on. I used to use a shotgun a lot, but I don't really use the shotgun anymore. Now I use the other primary weapon. And he's really good. I usually, like, sledge through soft walls that aren't reinforced. And that's a pretty good strategy. I'm pretty sure a lot of people do that, so I don't know why I'm saying that. But yeah, I just felt like I had to mention that. Tachanka. Oh my god. I know he's really bad, but Tachanka's my daddy. I'm kidding. We'll just put him right there. Because he's not useful whatsoever. Who do we go next? Let me look through some of these. Oh, Zero. I love this guy. Zero's so good for intel. If they reinforce walls, he can even pierce through reinforced walls. so it doesn't even matter. You can still get intel through reinforced walls. I don't think they work, actually. No, I don't think they work through barricaded doors. They might, though. I haven't tested that out. But yeah, I probably will test that out at some point. But yeah, I love Zero. Especially his, I think it's his first primary, or maybe it's his second one. I think it's the first. The auto fire one. Yeah, that one's really good. Scopa. Actually, no, let's go Ying first. Oh my god, bro. My parents are watching a horror movie in the living room, and they have the volume up turned so loud. It's so annoying, bro. I think they're watching 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple, because I saw my dad turn it on, but I don't know if he's still watching it. But yeah, oh my god, bro. Why is my phone screen so tiny? The thing is cutting off. Okay, yeah. Bro, oh my god. Wait, can you see all that? Alright, anyways. Yeah, Ying in S tier, because if you throw one of her Candela flashbangs, it flashbangs the entire room. You cannot hide from it. It just flashbangs the entire room. They're really good for plants because every single time I run Ying in a game, I always drone first and then go in the room that has the least amount of defenders. And usually it's really easy to kill like 2 defenders. And then I'll just kill both of them, and then I'll flashbang like through like a rotation hole or a door like 17 different times, and then just like plant behind a wall or something, and they have no clue where I am. And it's just so easy. Hold on, I gotta hang now, give me a sec. Okay, got it. Alright, let's go Nomad next. Nomad, I'll probably say A tier. I'll probably say A tier for Nomad. Wait, why is this not coming off? Bro, don't you hate it whenever you get a hangnail and it just like won't come off? Alright, anyways. Nomad at A tier, because I feel like I'm putting way too many people in S tier. And, Nomad is probably not as good as some of the other operators, like Grim or like Ace or Valkyrie up there. She is really good for plant denial, because if you want to plant and then you just like put the 2 air jabs on rotation hole, just put air jabs on rotation holes and doorways, and then just plant, they literally cannot get to you. And it's just so easy. Okay, let's stop doing operators I like now. Let's just do operators that like are kind of in the middle. Like I don't like them or dislike them. Actually, you know what? No, let's put Sins down here first, and then we can start. Alright, Knock. Knock is probably C tier. She is kind of highly situational. If there's like a Valkyrie, then she's like a perfect counter to that. Or if there's like genuinely just like any other operator that can like see through walls. I mean, can like, you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah. Thatcher. Let's go Thatcher next. Thatcher is probably also C tier. He's also highly situational. Like, specifically, he's really good specifically if you're playing against a team, if you're playing against people that use a lot of gadgets, like Mute or Smoke or Denari or like Fenrir or Capkin. Then he's really good. But if you're playing against a team with no gadgets like at all, he's not like that bad. But like I still wouldn't pick him. Twitch. We'll put Twitch at B tier. She's pretty good if you want to like destroy like a mute thing or something from like across the map, so you can actually get into like the bomb area to scan people, or if you need to like destroy Capcan or something, then she's really good. But yeah, that's kind of all I have to say about her. Oryx. He's not highly situational, but I also don't think he's that bad. I could put him... You know, I'm just going to put him right there. Because I don't have much to say about him. He's just generally bad. Rook. Yeah, you're gone. If you're playing against playing with teammates that choose operators that have, like, low health, like, 1 dot of health and then, like, 3 different... Okay, you know what I'm trying to say. If you're playing against teammates that choose a low health operator, then Rook could be a good pick, but he's still pretty bad. Solus. Let's do Solus. Wait, which one's... That's Striker, I think, and then that's Sentry. Yeah, I think that's right. That's Sentry and that's Striker. Okay, Solus, anyways. Solus... I think she's also highly situational. I low-key forgot what she does. Yeah, I think she's highly situational, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think she's that good. And, like, if you're not playing in, like, a situation that requires her, I'm pretty sure her gun is, like, bad, not gonna lie. But, yeah. Thunderbird, I mean, she's not completely useless because she can, like, provide heals. But she's not situational either. Actually, technically she is. Because if your teammate's low health, then she could use that. Okay, we're just going to put her in C. Gridlock. Actually, no, we'll save Gridlock for later. Who do we do next? Zofia. Let's put her in B. I've heard her gun's pretty good. I think her ability might be good. But I haven't really used Zofia in like a while. So yeah, we're probably going to just leave her there. Callie. Horrible. I'm going to be honest. She's just awful. IQ, she's really good. I think I'll put her right there. Because IQ, if you plant, and then there's like a soft like ceiling, instead of like a hard ceiling, then you can just use your IQ thing to see through the soft ceiling, and if anyone tries to defuse the plant, just shoot it, and then you're good. Maestro. We're going to put Maestro right here. Because he's good if you have good Maestro placements, but if you don't have good Maestro placements, then he's not good at all, I'm going to be honest. Anyways, let's do Melusi. I'll also put her in B. It's the same thing as Maestro. If you have good Melusi placements, like you don't place them at head level, and you actually place them like on the floor where they have to divert their vision, then she's pretty good. But if you place them at head level, then you might just be horrible at the game, I'm going to be honest. That's kind of all I have to say about her. Scopos, one of my favorite defenders to ever exist, ever. So he's an automatic S because he's so good. Because if you go up against a hard wall and they don't have a hard breacher on the other team, just put one of your robots right there and then switch to the other robot in like site A or something. So you'll have one in site B on a hard wall without a hard breacher, and then you'll have another in site A waiting there. And if there's something in site B that happens, you can just immediately switch. And yeah, he's just really good. Mute, probably S. Yeah, we'll say Mute's S. Because he's so good in the what's it called? The setup phase? I think it's called the setup phase. He's really good in the setup phase to deny them from finding the bombs. And if you're good at the game, then you'll know that, like, you'll know the good mute placements and where they should be. And those are, like, if you have good mute placement knowledge, then you're probably, like, really good at the game. You're probably, like, champion or something. Hold on, it's making me mad how those are not in color order. Okay, Mira, S tier. I don't know why she hasn't been in S tier for like 7 minutes now, but yeah. She's S tier. She can literally just see through walls and then use her secondary shotgun to just shoot through a soft wall that's next to it and then just shoot the person. Like, she's so overpowered. Legion, I'll put him in A. He's really good. I like him a lot. I like his SMG and shotgun. He has the best SMG in the game. Actually, no, he's going in S. Best SMG in the game. Super good shotgun. It's like a rapid fire shotgun. If you have a fast trigger finger, it's a really like rapid fire shotgun. His Legion mines are really good as long as you don't place them in like the middle of a doorway. Because if you place them in the middle of a doorway, then they can see it. If you don't place it there, then you're good. If you place it, like, under a window, like if you're playing on Emerald Plain, you know, the giant castle, and then you go in that second floor one bomb spot, and then you place it in the window, everyone always jumps through that window, so they're always going to end up landing on the Legion mine. And it's so, like, goated. Who should we do next? Vigil? Actually, no. Wait, who did I say I was going to say for later? Gridlock. I'll put in C, because she is situational if you're defusing, because she can deny them from denying the plant. That's probably the only good part about her, I'm going to be honest. Thorn, I don't like her a lot. She is pretty good, but I don't like her a lot. I'll put her in A. She's really good for, like, plant denial. Like, if they try to rush in, just put a thorn on the doorway, and they're done. But other than that, I don't really like her a lot, I'm gonna be honest. Who should we do next? Let's do Lion. I'll put Lion in B. Let's put Lion in B. I don't use him that often. He is really... Actually, no. Let's also put him in A. He's kind of the same situation as Mira. He's really good, but he always gets banned. And you can just, like, never use him ever. So, like, you can't just, like, ever use him. Especially if you're playing ranked or unranked. You just can never use him. Tubarão, I heard he's pretty good. I don't use him a lot, though. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about him because I don't really know much about him because I don't use him a lot. Mozzie, kind of the same situation as Mute here. Wait, why is Mute? Oh, I thought Mute was down here for a second, my bad. I wouldn't say he's S tier. He might be B tier. He's kind of the same situation as Mute where he's really good. Oh, that's what it's called, the prep phase. Yeah, he's the same situation as Mute. He's really good during the prep phase, but he's really good if your opponents try to drone. Like, if there's a Brava, then he's, like, a good counter to that. But other than that, I don't really, like, use him a lot. Goyo, S tier. I love him. He's really good. Especially if you're on, like, Canal, and then you go in the basement. They always go through that one door, and if you put a Goyo on that, it's just so overpowered, bro. Let's do Sentry. I like Sentry a lot. I'll put him in C because he is highly situational. Like, if there's someone trying to breach and you don't have, like, someone else with a C4, and if you choose C4 on Sentry, then that's kind of situational. And, that's kind of it. Maverick, S tier. if you're playing on, what's that one map called? Chalette, however you pronounce that. They go on the second floor, that one bomb site that everyone goes to in the first round. And then you go to the usually reinforced wall that's next to the stairs and just maverick through that. There's always going to be someone there that's just like waiting for like someone to peek at the door, and then you'll like catch them with their pants down or something. Warden, I wouldn't say S tier. I'll probably put him in A tier. He is kind of situational, but he's also really good. Because the situational part I'm talking about is if there's like a blitz or like a ying, then he's pretty situational. But even if there's not a blitz or a ying, he's still really good with his shotgun or either of his primary guns. He's really good. Jaeger, I hate that girl. I hate her so much. She's not like that bad, but I really hate her. I'm going to put her right there. I'm not even going to say anything about her. I just hate her. I'm only saying I hate her because every single time I choose her, I always lose. Anyways, Pulse, S tier. He's so unbelievably good. He can literally see through any walls. He's just so good. I should actually start using him more often. I always glaze him and say that he's really good, and then I just like don't ever use him. I'm going to start using him now. He's so good. Vigil, probably also S tier. Actually, A tier, because he gets countered by Jackal, and if you sprint or vault over something, they can see you, and the drones have the lines on the thing, and if the people that you're playing against are actually good at the game, they'll give call-outs and say they have a Vigil. So I'll probably put them in A. Ram, I'll say B. I use her sometimes. She's pretty good. I don't really use her that often though. I got her thinking that that she was gonna be like my new main or something, and then I just didn't use her. I played like 5 rounds with her and realized that she wasn't as good that I thought she was. So I just stopped using her. I'll probably put him in B. Yeah, I'll probably put him in B because apparently his gun's really good with the red dot on it. Apparently that's true. I also heard that his Wamais are pretty good, so yeah. And Thermite, I'll probably put him in an A. I wouldn't say he's S, because he's not as good as like other hard breachers like Ash or Ace. But he is pretty good, I would say. So yeah, I'll probably put him in A. Osa, she'll go in C. I don't think she's as good as everyone thinks she is. I don't really like her that much. Yeah, that's kind of all I gotta say. Well, no. Actually, let's put her in B, because the fuse can use a fuse on the Osa, but once he does it, the glass gets all cracked and you can't see anything anymore. So it basically just gets useless after that. And fuses never usually kill anyone if you're actually playing against someone who's not retarded and they know how to dodge a fuse. Capcan. I'll put him in A. I don't think he's... Actually, yeah, we're going to leave him in A. I don't think he's good as an S tier, but yeah, I'll probably leave him in A. He's really good if you're like actually know how to place Capcans correctly and not at waist level and actually at foot level. Yeah. Iana, I don't really like her. She's going in C. She is pretty situational if you're playing against someone. If you're playing against people where like you couldn't you couldn't scan all the people in the prep phase whenever you're like droning. You could just like use Iana to like get more intel on it. Yeah. Montaigne, S. I don't even have to say anything. You all know. You all know. Striker, we'll just put him where Sentry is. He's basically the exact same, except he's attacking and he's defending. And he is a C4 and he is a grenade. They're literally the same people. Smoke, I don't really like him as much as Mute. I wouldn't say he's as good as Mute because it's so easy to avoid a smoke. All you have to do is just walk out of the way, and it does like 5 damage a second. 5 damage like a hit, so they're not very good. His shotgun is pretty good, but like his shotgun is the same as Mute's actually. His shotgun is like is good, but his smokes are just not good, in my opinion. Frost, she's pretty bad. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just being so honest. She's actually like really bad. I don't like her at all. She's so easy to avoid unless you're just really dumb and you just can't see the big gigantic frost mat at the foot of your feet. I just said at the foot of your feet. Oh my god. Anyways, yeah. Glaz. No, just get away. I don't even have to say anything. Actually, no, we'll put him in C because he is situational, because if you throw a smoke and then use his heat-seeking thing, then he is pretty good. But if you don't have a smoke, if you don't have like a smoke grenade, then he's horrible. Finka. There. I don't really like her at all. I don't really need to say anything. Everyone knows why I put her there, because she's horrible. Fenrir, S. He's so good, especially if you place the Fenrir in like little crevices of things, then he's really good. Ella. I'll put Ella in A. I don't think she's S tier, because if you get hit by an Ella, all you need to do is just back away instead of keep moving forward. Because every single time I spectate my teammates, if they get hit by an Ella, they keep moving forward. They don't just like back away and like hide until it goes away. They just keep rushing forward and then get headshotted. Cade, S tier. His primary is amazing. His Cades are really good. Oh yeah, and he can shock barbed wire as well, which is really good. Fuse, probably also S tier. Yeah, probably also S tier. Because he, as I said earlier, he can put a fuse on OSHA shields. He can put a fuse on basically anything as long as it doesn't have a blitz or Cade on it. Did I just say blitz? I meant bandit. You know what I meant. Oh my god. Yeah. And he's really good if you're playing against people that are special needs. And yeah. Habana, I'll put her in B. I don't like her as much as I like other people, other operators. She's not my favorite pick if I were to choose one. Yeah. Flores, I'll also put him in B because his drone. Actually, no. Actually, yeah, B. Because his drones are really easy to avoid, but again, if you're playing against special people, then they're just like cooked. Then they can't do anything. So yeah, that's my entire tier list. Let me repeat it one more time. So S tier, usually banned or really strong in any situation. We have Ace, Pulse, Ash, Azumi, Brava, Grim, Dokkaebi, Jackal, Valkyrie, Sledge, Zero, Ying, Scopos, Mute, Mira, Legion, Goyo, Maverick, Montaigne, Fenrir, Cade, and Fuse. And then A, Strong, very reliable. We got Alibi, Castle, Blitz, Blackbeard, Buck, Doc, Aruni, Nomad, Blitz, IQ, Thorn, Lion, what's his name? Warden, Vigil, Thermite, Capkin, Smoke, and Ella. And then B, always a solid pick but not always needed. We have Deimos, Capital, Bandit, Echo, Twitch, Zofia, Maestro, Malusi, Tubarao, Mozzie, Ram, Wamai, Osa, Habana, and Flores. And then C, highly situational, not usually useful, otherwise can be good. Amaru, Caveira, Knock, Thatcher, Rook, Solus, Thunderbird, Gridlock, Sentry, Striker, Jaeger, Iana, what's his name? Frost? Yeah, Frost. And then Glass. And then D, almost never useful, just does not have enough impact. Clash, Tachanka, Sins, Oryx, Cali, and Finka. And then F, completely useless / not in game, is those weird little thingies down there. Yeah, that's it. Bye. Also, make sure to like and sub and check out my Twitch account. I stream a lot. I stream Rainbow Six Siege and sometimes other stuff. Actually, no, not. Actually, I'm going to start streaming other stuff now. Anyways, bye.